Hey guys, Zach. Oh, I was gonna say the old one. This is Zach Void, or Overseer 5. You can choose. Sorry for the long wait between uploads. There has been a lot of Microsoft issues. Or, Microslop, I should say. I got locked out of my computer because I did a BIOS update on my system. And my account being a Microsoft one, it forgot my PIN, and then a lot of jank happened. I'm not gonna go fully into details on it, but to rip the band-aid off, my files are gone. And by that I mean all of them. All worlds, images, the stream elements that I had around my usual streaming setup, VTuber avatar, VitaTube, all programs I had running. I have to reinstall and sign into everything. At least I had most of it synced, so good. Uh, and another thing is I was working on a fresh I was working on Freddy's Pizza. Right now, I was gonna have to go on halt again because I don't own my copy of Minecraft. It's through Game Pass. Due to budget constraints, I simply can't get Game Pass anymore. The price hike was too much for our budget. So I have to buy the game. I currently have like 7 days remaining in my Game Pass, so that's as long as I can do. Ugh. I have the mod pack ready. I have the plan ready, and I'm teaming up with Normal again, Jonathan Starlone, for those who've watched the old series. Anyway, enough about that. That's the update. By now, you've probably noticed on my head there are some goggles. I started dabbling in Create, and I made this using a new add-on called. Give me a second. Create Aeronautics. Let me walk you through it. Before this add-on, block built cars were just not really feasible without like a really beefy computer or and a handful of mods. Before, if you wanted to make cars, you had to have Clockwork, Valkyrie Skies, Create, and an add-on called Trackwork, which was no go because that eats all of your memory on your computer while playing. And when I tried doing it that way, it just kept crashing. I'm assuming my version of Trackwork was just kind of borked. Also, currently all this is on NeoForge. I think Aeronautics just runs off of that. I don't know. Let's run you through this little thing I threw together. It's not very impressive. I'm trying to make a compact vehicle platform. This is like a tip number 3. And it's kind of just a jumble of casings, chain drives, and functional components, and just some redstone links. So, Aeronautics adds this red portable engine block, which is, well, it's like the Create motor, but it's survival friendly and runs like a furnace. Put stuff in the front. Lava usually has the best effect. Then they also added this suspension block, which is something we have actually never had before. Redstone links on the front and back control steering. Redstone link on the top basically turns the whole contraption off, so this would be moving if those weren't on. It also adds this block, a steering wheel, which does have a shaft on the bottom, which is kind of hard to see. I'm assuming that's for more analog things, like controlling a sail. Actually, that's what's in its ponder. Yes, I have dabbled in Create quite a bit. But don't start how I did. I tried just starting in a normal survival world and learning Create that way. Holy crap, don't do that. That I was giving me a headache. You always want to learn this in creative and just mess around with it, see what you can do, and then start planning out your contraptions. But this works. I'm gonna just make it go in a circle for now. But if I turn this off, that's the braking off. It just rolls. It glides over terrain. It's so smooth. I love it. I have this one set up to activate that, what's it called? Gear shift. That it can have a reverse as well. Alright, get back here. Alright, yeah. One thing I really like with this is that, as you can tell, it's off the normal Minecraft grid. You can still place blocks on here as if it was just on the grid. You can literally just have the, like, plot a course to go somewhere and build off of your contraption and work on it while it's moving. That is a hole. That is a hole. That is a hole. I'm not doing that again. This is actually my second go at recording this. So I almost fell in there once, and oh, that's about it. I almost fell in there once. This thing glides across. Oh, by the way, I'm not even sitting right now. I'm just standing on this thing. I love that, because a lot of physics mods usually, your character still rotates, even if the contraption is rotating, or it looks like they're moving. That is another hole. That is another hole. Alright. I'm gonna sit down this time. It glides so well. I love this. This add-on mod for Create is so lightweight. Like, I have other add-ons in here. I got like bits and bobs and a few other things. This is just my Create mod pack for testing out this stuff. I don't actually have a testing world. I wish I did. But I don't really have time because, of course, 7 days left on my Minecraft. As it is, my stuff is kind of just in a weird state right now, so it's going to be a while before I can actually get back to work fully on my Freddy's Pizza series. I've been wanting to revive it for so long now. I just didn't have the motivation or really the resources to do so. Now, it's kind of just a two-man band right now. Me and Johnny are normal. There's going to be a perspective of his side on his channel at some point. But we still got to create all the worlds and scenes. I have an overarching plan for it. It's just, I am so sorry for all the wait. We've run into like countless issues. Originally, when we started the series, it was on Bedrock. I could talk for hours about this. I don't really want to talk your ear off, but all I can do right now. It originally started on Bedrock, and we used a application that's now infamous called, for good reasons, called MC Add-ons Manager. Also, did it just run out of fuel? Yeah. MC's Add-on Manager was a app on the Xbox One that allowed you to add Minecraft Pocket Edition add-ons to Bedrock. And it was fun. It had one major flaw, though. Every update that Microsoft would pump out for Bedrock would corrupt the game file. Meaning the original world corrupted due to mods. How far down does this go? Alright. Let's turn that off. So, anyway. Oh, that's... Alright. Every update would corrupt the world. Alright, I'd make a new world. Add the mods necessary. Mods would be outdated, so that world would corrupt too. I said, screw it. I go vanilla. That world corrupted due to size. So, yeah. I kept running into issue after issue, and now there's a glitch going around with Bedrock to where if your world is old enough and large enough, the game will see, oh, old file, big file size. I'm gonna delete this now. Which... Oh boy. There's a physics wand in here somewhere. Where is it? Sorry about the noises. What? Onyx, there it is. Create. Okay, how do I use this? Oh, it's just a fizz gun. Okay. So, each roll will corrupt. I do have one bedrock world left that still exists. The rest kind of just... Physic. I think that worked. Anyway, sorry. A lot of my old project worlds just no longer exist due to Bedrock being Bedrock on console. And I had a few worlds in the works on Java, but due to my profile on my computer having issues, all of those are gone because I had to delete the profile off the computer, in turn deleting all files connected to that profile, except for external things. I have some external things still, but not really anything of importance. Try to keep this short, because I, again, don't want to talk your ear off too much. I do still have plans to continue Freddy's Pizza. And I'm going to. At some point. Main issue right now is I need to get myself my own copy of this game, one that doesn't rely on Game Pass, and I'm gonna be honest, there's a lot of planning. It's not gonna be fully scripted, but there's a lot of writing to do, and believe me, there's a lot of building to do, because to avoid issues with sizes, I'm gonna have to split the series into multiple worlds, being like each individual location. I'm gonna have to use a city map to actually have certain office buildings and such, like I've done prior on Bedrock. I actually need to write down who made each map or thing, that way I can actually give proper credits, which is something I wasn't good at when I was younger. I started this channel when I was, I want to say 5 or 8. When I turned 18, everything just kind of flipped upside down, and I wasn't really in a good mental state. The world was weighing on me heavily then. Still is now. I'm still trying to stumble in through adulthood, balancing my projects, life, and church life. So I'm kind of just existing. I'm working on it slowly. I have written down scripts. I have written down a lot of things. Right now, it's just a lot of technical difficulties have been the struggle. My Game Pass running out, which is what my Minecraft is hooked up to. Same thing goes for Johnny. His copy of Minecraft not falling in there again, and I beached it. His copy is linked to his Game Pass as well. Oh. Um. Uh. Hmm. I don't think that's how it's meant to work. Sorry, I got distracted. ADHD moment. What was I saying? Yeah. Normal's copy is kind of non-existent right now. His Game Pass ran out. We basically both need to purchase the game. Again, it's not the first time that Microsoft has forgotten that I own the game, which is really annoying. But for now, just know Freddy's Pizza is still in the works. It's just running into a lot of technical difficulties. Anyway, this is Zach Void, Overseer 5, signing out, and I hope you're having a much better time than I am. Horse? What you doing? Well, that's not what I wanted to click. Alright. Well, see you around. Peace.